This is with Phone Ready Leads. You're actually not expecting this call. It's the first time I've tried to reach you. Do you mind if I just take half a minute, share why I called, and you can let me know if it's relevant or not?
Honestly, not man. I really, I'm in the middle of a business meeting and really thought this was a contractor to do some work on my house, and I'm stepping out of an urgent meeting. So
Yeah, no worries. Oh, I can definitely try again another time.
You can. You're welcome to email me info as well. For me to even see if it's something I'm interested in.
Yeah, Is it .com?
No. Are you guys do B2B or B2C?
B2B.
Yeah, I've transitioned to a B2C business, so I'm not there anymore. You're probably super relevant there, but I'm like individual financial investor, so it's pretty hardcore B2C.
That actually works. We worked with other folks who targeted real estate investors. So we've reached out to B2C crowds. This works. Do you mind if I just tell you in
Sure.
one or two sentences what we do, and you can let me know if it's even worth an email?
That's fine. Sure.
I appreciate it. So yes, as I was mentioning, I'm calling from Phone Ready Leads. We work with companies who still believe calling is an effective go-to-market channel, but the reps aren't starting enough conversations on a daily basis. Does your company have a strong sales culture that uses the phone to start new business conversations like I'm doing right now?
Not as strong as it needs to be. It's improving. It's improving, but it needs to. We're trying to create those habits that calls are worth making. That just in the emails is not the way to do it.
Nice, perfect. Well, that's exactly why I'm calling. When we talk with companies that are making calls, typically we hear the reps complain that nobody answers the phone. They make 50 dials a day, and maybe talk to one or two people if they're lucky. Does that sound about right for your team?
Yeah. We're getting there. For sure. Yeah, and I guess I can ask you a quick question to hone in a bit more. Would you characterize yourself more as like the ability to be like the SDR, BDR type capacity against a pool of prospects we know, like predominantly? So it's like, hey, we have these 10,000 people we need to try to make contact with, and you can do it? Or is it more that you're doing like lead generation and, the early phone qualification?
It's twofold. So there is an SDR, if you will, BDR component, but with Phone Ready Leads, we start off by taking the same list that your reps are calling on today, but allow them to consistently have 8 to 12 conversations on 50 dials. And this is without having to buy more technology and without having to change the way your reps already like to research leads and make their calls today. So as I said, it starts with figuring out the list of folks that pick up the phone. That's actually what we're able to do. We're actually to pinpoint who picks up the phone and who doesn't to have more conversations per hour. And then there is an SDR component that you can outsource as well if you're inclined to do that.
Okay. So to make sure, so you're not so are you more able to say, hey, we think these are leads you should call to us, or is it that you actually have the people to make an initial outreach to do like a live transfer?
Both.
Okay.
Both. So you'll send us a list, and we'll be like, out of this list of, let's say, 1,000 prospects, these 250 are going to pick up the phone more likely than not. So your connect rate is going to double, if not triple, as a result of focusing on those leads and therefore cutting out all that dial fat, right? So we're validating the phone channel for you. And then if you want us to actually make the calls, we do it the same way I'm calling you right now. And we can take care of that part of the service as well. I'm just curious, any objection to putting 10, 15 minutes on the calendar, perhaps next week or the following week, just to learn how this might work for you and your reps?
Would someone have a time this Friday?
Yeah, so you're on Central Time, is that correct?
Yeah, that's right.
We've got time starting at 9:30 a.m. We've got slots at 10:30, 11, 1:30, 3, 3:30, 4.
Let's go with 3.
3 Central. I'm shooting you the invite. Just want to know if you received it. Sometimes with Calendly, it's hit or miss for some reason. But there will be some. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
and
Natalie, and if there's any like good pre-review information, that would be helpful as well too.
Totally. Yeah, the website is, we just updated the website. It's actually legit. It's phonereadyleads.com.
Yeah.
And that's a great place to start. It has case studies and, an FAQ, reviews, and so forth. Josh Braun loves the service. I don't know if you've probably heard of Josh Braun, or if you see him, you'll probably recognize him. But point is, everything's on the website as far as what to look at prior to the call that I suggest. And is it cool if anything comes up in the meantime that you can reschedule or cancel using the Calendly link? Is that all right by you?
Yeah.
If that ever happens?
Yeah, I'm good with Calendly. I know how to reschedule all that kind of stuff on there. Yeah, no problem.
Sweet. Excellent. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing how the call goes, and I have you in here for this Friday, May 13th at 3 p.m. Central.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Have a good day.